So surprise, we're using the quadratic formula. As with most concepts that we encounter, we just add a few steps to make it more complicated than the previous examples or problems. What we ultimately want is the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, so that we can use the quadratic formula. And we don't have that yet with what we're given, that x times x plus 2 minus 5 equals 0. We need to expand that to get the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So x times x plus 2 is x squared plus 2x. We still have the minus 5 equals 0. So now we have a equals 1, b equals 2, and c equals negative 5. We can substitute that into the quadratic formula and solve for x. Simplify to solve for x. So x equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so 2 squared, minus 4 times 1 times negative 5. And that's all over 2a, so 2 times 1. So now we just continue to simplify. That equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared and minus 4 times negative 5. That's going to be minus negative 20, which is plus 20. So 4 plus 20 is 24, all over 2. That equals negative 2 plus or minus. This simplifies to 2 times the square root of 6, because 24 is 4 times 6. So 2 times the square root of 6, all over 2. Now all of the 2's will cancel, and we're left with negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 6. So x equals negative 1 minus the square root of 6, or x equals negative 1 plus the square root of 6. And again, we can check those by substituting into the original equation, verifying that it makes a true statement. So when x times x plus 2 minus 5 equals 0, we know that x equals negative 1 minus the square root of 6, or x equals negative 1 plus the square root of 6.